All right, today is day 130. I'm not talking that loud and I'm gonna be here for like a split second, but um I have a counter full of mugs that I made. So I've been putting in work that has nothing to do with code, but I have been working on actually putting together a site, like a small app that we can sell our products on. So I'm gonna try to get that going this weekend. I'm not gonna get it done before tomorrow, which is basically the last day that we're taking orders. But yeah, I was getting ready to go to bed and I forgot. I almost forgot that I needed to stream because I'm so used to doing my streams early in the day now that I just about started to I started to wind down. My mom had been over here for the afternoon. So like I started to wind down. I'm like, oh yeah, it's time to go to bed, put Justice to bed. I'm about to, get my last couple things done for the night. Tomorrow is like our last day before conference. So I've been working on conference stuff in the background as well. And yeah, I almost thought about going to bed without doing my stream, and I would have been real mad at myself because 130 days in a row is just really good. Like I'm just proud of myself. So yeah, I'm feeling good honestly, and I just have to check in so that we have our stream in the books for today. But I'm feeling really good. Everything is not the way I want it to be. I don't have everything done for conference that I want to have done by now, but at the same time, I'm in a cool, calm, and collected state, which is just that's the best thing that I can ask for right now. Because I don't want to get stressed out. That's not going to help anything. Some good things about conference is, I have a co-founder, so he and I will be working together, and we both kind of have certain areas that we'll be able to take point on. We've been checking in with each other just to make sure we get all the main things that we need squared away for the event. And we should be doing a walkthrough tomorrow because even though we have used this event space before, we're very familiar with it. They have a new AV system that they didn't have when we used the space last year. So that's important just to kind of make sure that we're on the same page. And then we have a showrunner. So getting her up to speed and giving her all the information that she needs is going to be important. So that way, when we are on site on Saturday, she'll be able to run independently. I'll be able to kind of take my area over. Mac will be able to focus on his area, and it should be good. It should be exciting. So yeah, now I've been making all these Mother's Day mugs and stuff like that, Mother's Day gifts. But I'm like, I need to before I like put my cricket away for the weekend. I need to make some. I need to at least make something for like something techie for myself. I don't know what I'm making yet. Um, I wanted to make another jacket or put something on my I really wanted to put something on my camo jacket, and I haven't decided what yet. So I might work on something tomorrow. Um, I have no idea what I'm wearing on Saturday. Like, I just have to figure all this stuff out because I'm actually getting on stage. Like last year, I didn't end up speaking last year. Last year I was supposed to speak, but I ended up giving my slot away because the schedule kind of got behind. So I ended up giving my slot away. But this year I'm definitely speaking. I'm going to get on stage. I mean, I'll be welcoming and kind of emceeing and stuff like that. But I'm actually going to speak and give a talk. So I got to be ready and prepared for that. So we'll see. I have no idea. I haven't done my hair yet. I don't know what I'm about to wear. I don't know what Justice about to wear. But it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, Strider, thank you for popping in. Yep, so conference is Saturday. I'm excited. Hackingwiththehomies.org. We have all the things that we need for this year, I think. Um, thank you, man. I appreciate it because I am what is this? Sometimes I gotta look real close at these Twitch emotes. Emotes. I don't even know which one it is. It's good though. It's all good. I found a brew in the fridge. So I'm going to just chill, wind down. And I we do have like all those mugs back there are either getting picked up this weekend or one part most of them are like one big order. So that's getting dropped off tomorrow. So I have like a couple more things to make. So I will be having my butt up in the morning. And then I just need to like at this point I need to just go into conference mode. If it's anything else that's not like super urgent, it's gonna have to wait until next week. I'm going into conference mode between tomorrow and Saturday. And then Sunday is Mother's Day. Sunday, my son is getting dedicated during our church service. Sunday, it's Mother's Day. Like I said, Mother's Day twice because, like, yeah, in the past, of course, like for Mother's Day, I would, do something with my mom or like acknowledge her. But now I am a mother as well. So um, I have no idea what we are going to be doing for Mother's Day, but I just want to chill. Sundays are like my chill day, so I just want to chill and enjoy the day. And then Tuesday is my birthday. WTF. Tuesday is my birthday. So I'm going to chill for Tuesday. I'm planning to have something at my house on Saturday. So I also have to get my life together for that. But I'm planning to have like a housewarming slash like get together on Saturday. So that gives me some breathing room. I do have to get back into work mode next week only because I was planning on taking the whole week off, but realistically, this week I had to do conference stuff. And then I had to get these orders ready. But my current project, um, that founder, she has to demo at the end of the month. So I need to we gonna have to excuse me. We gonna have to get on it next week. So I am gonna still take some time, like probably Monday and Tuesday is gonna be downtime for me. Since Tuesday is my actual birthday. And then Thursday, we have a team meeting, like a strategy planning um meeting that we're going to do, which is kind of like an all day thing. So I'm gonna be back online on Wednesday just so I can mentally prepare and kind of get some stuff in order that I needed to get done. And realistically, hopefully tomorrow, not tomorrow, but Saturday. Hopefully Saturday, because if I play my cards right, then on Saturday, even though I will be on site at the conference and it'll be a lot going on, for the most part, I should also be able to just get some other side projects, work on some other side projects in the background. Because I don't have to worry about running the show. I just have to have the answers for things and kind of keep an eye on things for the most part. I think my talk is at like 3 o'clock. So yeah, we'll see. And I live really close to the venue that we're going to be hosting at, so that makes me feel good. Tomorrow night we're having like a speaker sponsor dinner just to acknowledge the folks that are participating in the event. So that should be fine. And then yeah, what will be the next thing? The free code camp boot camp. That's like my next big thing that I want to work on. So once I get some breathing room, I will be setting the dates for that, setting the schedule for that so that I can start just kind of promoting it, letting people know who want to participate, giving people a way to sign up, starting to organize like where that the Discord, how the Discord community is going to play into that, how people are going to participate, basically all the class management. I need to kind of get that figured out. But I do want to set the schedule in place and make sure that that's good to go before I move forward. And then I can start like standing the site up for that and everything too. Um, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm definitely about to take my butt to bed though, so that honestly, the only thing that's getting me through, I'm not gonna say the only thing that's getting me through, but it has been a major, major the fact that I've been sleeping has been a major factor in me being able to handle all the craziness that's been going on. So I'm glad I've been committed to that. That might seem like such a small thing to people, but when I like I've always been that type of person that's like, I don't care, I'll pull all nighters. Like when we were in college, like I was an engineering student, like all of that time, like I never cared. When I first got into tech, I used to literally some of my first projects, my first like real freelance projects, like bigger freelance projects was I would literally be I remember the first time I got a project, this lady was like, "Oh, we're trying to like do a custom blog and we need to launch it in 2 days." And I said, "Yeah," even though I had a full-time job teaching. So I was literally teaching in the boot camp 8 hours for the day. And then I stayed up all night, like multiple nights in a row to launch her project. And I used to do stuff like that all the time, especially for client work. I always ended up like pulling all nighters for client work. And like, I'm just not in that phase of my life no more. Like, I value sleep so much. Once they give you a baby in the hospital and then you literally can't go to sleep for like more than 2 hours for like 6 months or more, yeah, that really changes things. So now like I don't play about my sleep. I don't play about my sleep at all. And I'm like I went from being like I was talking to my friend. I said I went from being the I was like I went from being the queen of all-nighters to like the biggest like nap and sleep advocate. So yeah, I can't complain about it because at the end of the day, um I don't know, we live in such a society where a lot of times people are just like work work work, you got to do more and more and more, and then you get burnt out and you wonder why you burnt out because you going at a pace that's not sustainable. So even now I'm like, yeah, this is a busy week, but I'm not going to do this continuously for the entire year. I It doesn't bother me, like I have the stamina to be able to push through really really busy like weeks or maybe a couple of months, but I have downtime after that and I plan downtime for after that and I'm very intentional about it now, and that's just not something that I used to see the value in. So maybe I'm more so preaching to myself every time I'm saying that, but for real, like get some sleep, bro. Like your body needs rest. And even with my son, because he's still so little, when when you are a little kids sleep a lot, and the reason why they sleep a lot is because they're growing, like your body is literally growing and evolving. So um they have to sleep like 14 hours. He still has to sleep like 14 hours a day. um I don't know what it is about that makes us feel like, oh, you know what, sleeping is like something wrong with being the person that goes to sleep. But I don't care. I'll get my naps in because your girl be getting up at the crack of dawn and I be up all day. This is way past my bedtime right now, but it's okay. Like I said, it's okay because even though this is past my bedtime, I still been very intentional. I have been up late the last couple of days, but I'm still getting like 7 hours of sleep. And if I have to stay up later, I'll just change my alarm. So that is what I am working on now. I'm excited though. Like people really ordered our stuff. So that was just like a whole side project that I've been wanting to do for so long. I do a lot of custom stuff for myself, y'all. Um, like this is my favorite one because I did a good job on this jacket. This is like one of my main like, oh, I'm about to go speak. This is my Meta Dev Girl jacket. And Let's see. I did my thing, y'all. I did my thing. So this one is cute. Oh, this is just a tumbler, but somebody wanted tumblers, and then we got our Happy Mother's Day. This is my favorite one right here. I lifted this. I ain't gonna lie, I lifted this design off Canva, but I still have to bring it in, and I still have to modify the design so that I can use it and actually cut it. So a little bit of skill was needed, but um yeah, I'm excited about the work that we've been able to do. And then my mom was excited too. She made like the pins and stuff like that. So even though I think I'm fancy because I tried out her little like sets and I was like making pins. But this is cute, but I'm good. It's a little bit too much trial and error for me personally, because the beads are all different sizes and you got to get the right beads to fit and you got to get them to look right. And she likes that. I gave up after I picked out a couple of options. So I'll leave her with that one. But I like being able to go in, make my designs, have an idea of the design I want to do, whether it's for like a cup or a mug or whether it's like my jacket. I don't have my vest here, but I did a vest with all my crossing information when we had homecoming back in the fall. So and my stuff be coming out like crispy, and this, like I said, it's not even to toot my own horn, but you can tell when you pick up a hobby or you pick up a trade, I mean, pick up a hobby or pick up a skill and you just start in it and you are really good at it. Like, because people are not good at this. Like this stuff is intricate. This like the technical side of it is not that bad, but there is technical aspects to it. But also like the actual design and making sure that this comes out clean is not easy because I literally have to weed these designs off of vinyl, like press. It's a process. It's a process. So look, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I can tell that I have a really strong talent for it and I'm not using it, you know what I mean? So I feel good about us being able to do all these orders. I have one more order to do tomorrow, which is about 10 to 11 cups. I think well, it's really 11 cups. Um, that's my next order that I have to do. So I have to do that in the morning. So I'm gonna get up in the morning and work on those. Then I figured like I've been wanting to put something on my phone case. I don't know what I'm gonna put on here yet, but I'm gonna do something for my phone case. And then the next thing that I'm gonna do personally is me and Justice for I want to make them for Sunday. I want us to have like a mom and son jacket. So, he got to be crispy with me. And he's getting and he has his dedication cert. There like multiple kids at our church are doing the dedication, but his dedication service is going to be on Sunday. And they're also going to like take pictures of me and him together and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, we need our mom son jackets or something like that. I don't know. So because he has a blue jean jacket right here. He got this one, and even though I feel like he's gonna grow out of it like very soon, um, it's not a big deal if I do something on here because I didn't even buy this jacket. Um, but I really want to go to the thrift store and get some stuff because I want to start doing some custom designs on blue jean customization. So yeah. All right. That is where we are at in our lives. That's where we at in our lives. So I appreciate the support, man. Um I feel like it gets awkward after a while because I'm like, what am I gonna talk about today? I'm just be telling y'all what's going on in my life because look, um, this is the most flexible I've been with streaming ever. I literally will stream from anywhere. At this point, I will stream from anywhere on any device, saying anything. Not anything, but anything, you know. I done did streams from my bed, my phone, and my bed. Um, I did a lot of streams from my phone since I've moved here. Right now, I'm just streaming from my laptop in the dining room. I'm just on the other side of the table from where I was last yesterday. But yeah, I'm glad about that. I have to go live during conference, I guess, because I'm gonna have to go live during the conference because otherwise, when am I gonna go live? Because I promise you, I'm not going live after I been at that conference all day for like 12 hours. So we're gonna have an IRL stream on Saturday, I guess. And that should be fun. Have I done an IRL stream? Probably not in a long time. Not in a long time. I think the last IRL stream I did for real was back. I did stream one of my I streamed one of my performances when I was doing Ariel. I streamed one of the showcase performances. Um, but I can't think of the last time I did something IRL. So um we will be on site at the event. It should be fun. Yeah, I'm getting back into Ariel. I'm just trying to get my life together. I don't want to go in there and I can't even pull myself up. Um, I don't know. But I'm about to take my butt to bed, y'all. If I'm being honest, I don't want my beard to go flat. That's the real. That's the real. No, but for real, I'll set my bedtime for like 11:30. So, if you have pink and green pens, blue, red, and keychains, put those in the black cups. Use black for them all. Perfecto. 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 Okay. And my order. I got all my details for my order so I can run my order in the morning. And yeah, we gotta figure out. I don't know. I gotta figure out some way to celebrate. Oh, since my birthday's on Tuesday, I guess we're gonna have some type of birthday stream. I don't know what's gonna be a part of that, but I appreciate it if y'all will be here on Tuesday. That was like pre-war. That was so long ago. I used to live next door. It's crazy. I've been streaming for a long time, y'all. The craziest part is when you realize that you how long you've known people. Like that's what I figure. I figure. I figure. That's what you call a pandemic. I figure. Yeah. Even the pandemic was 4 years ago. Like when we started, well, five, right? Well, it depends. So how you count it? When we started hacking with the homies, the conference, the first year we did the conference was in 2020. So we had 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Right. So this is the fifth year. Um, the very okay. The very first time that we had the conference was March of 2020, and we literally had that conference right before shutdown. Like right before shutdown. A war on the toilet paper aisle. It was crazy. That was crazy. And the fact that that was not like last year is also crazy to me. Um, and then pre that, pre the pre-war, pre-war era, um, what was I doing before that? I used to live next door at that time. That was when I that was like Hacker Fellows era, right before that, that was Hacker Fellows era because I started working at, well, I guess not even I would say era, yeah, because I think we did Hacker Fellows, what, in 2018, I wanna say? Um, we were fellows that year, and that's when I started working for, Autonomic, but I worked there for like 2.5 years. So, I don't know, it's just crazy when you realize how much time has flown and it's still going. Time waits for no man. So, that's why I'm excited about everything that's going on. Because at the end of the day, nothing is perfect. It's always things that I wish was going better, but at the same time, so many things are going right, and there's so many like opportunities opening up and things like that. So I'm excited about that. And I just have no idea like where these things are going to go. And I like being able to act on the different ideas that I get because I get different ideas all the time, and sometimes it takes me a while before I can actually have the capacity to do it. So even like this, the free code camp boot camp. I'm gonna keep saying it like that because that's how we gonna talk about it. Free code camp boot camp. The free code camp boot camp is FFBC, no, FFCCBC, which is I was like, that's a color code, ain't it? That's a hex. That's valid hex. So then I decided that the color for the free code camp boot camp was gonna be the same the same color as the acronym. So I don't know. It's just funny. Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say because Dre came into my stream like in my second stream, I want to say, and literally helped me figure out how to stream because I did not know what the heck I was doing. And I started streaming from my I originally started streaming from my PS4 because because I had went through all this plans to stream and woo woo woo, and then next thing you know, um, I found out that my capture card was not compatible with my MacBook, but I had already gave myself a go live date. So I just went live. I played Detroit Becoming Human, Become Human, whatever it was called. I like that game too. Dre, you a old man in Twitch years. You a old man in Twitch years. I know you younger than me, but you older than me because you got some grand Twitch kids out here. Oh man. Look, you better get your butt online. Can we have our server now or what? What's happening? I need some outlets in my life. Been on here since 2015. See, I've had a Twitch for a long time, but I didn't watch a lot of Twitch. I'm a YouTube girl, like for real. Once I move out, okay, okay, perfect. I'm not going to harass you, but just let me know as soon as we ready to go, because I'm gonna be ready to go. Oh, you started streaming in 2015. Yeah, I didn't stream back then. I don't know why. I just used to watch. I used to watch a couple people stream, some random people, and then by the time 2018 rolled around, I was like, oh, you know what? I always wanted to do YouTube, and I never really committed to that. And because like edited videos is just so daunting to me, still is. And then in my mind, starting to stream was a gateway for me, which technically it finally is starting to turn into a gateway for me. But um, yeah, I like live streaming more than anything else. It's like way more straightforward to me. I mean, you gotta do a lot of technical setup in live, in real time. But I'm much more of a in real time type of person. Even when I teach, I always teach. I teach live classes. I struggle a lot with getting my um getting my classes edited and set up for on demand and stuff like that. I'd rather just show up and teach. And I like live streaming. But it's awkward. Like I mean, it's not awkward anymore. I'm used to just talking to the camera, Maybe it's people there, maybe it's not, talking to chat, being the only person in my stream, like, I'm used to all that. So, but teaching, especially teaching during the pandemic, also, I think because I was already used to live streaming, having to go from teaching in person, to teaching online where nobody turns their camera on, I was already mentally prepared for it. Because it's very awkward when you used to teaching to a classroom and you used to being able to see people's facial expression, and like you could tell if people are lost or if they get in it, you could interact with them. Um Versus as soon as we went online, like you be teaching to a Zoom class and nobody has their camera on, nobody's responding, they're not even paying attention for real, and you kind of know that. And you just have to work through it. So I'm just so used to it. Started streaming and then did YouTube. Okay. See, you guys just come on back to the life, man. Just come on back to the life. You could be a TikToker if TikTok don't get banned. I don't think it's gonna get banned for real. Because what they doing don't make no sense. You can't just be like, "Oh, we don't like that. We don't like that app. We just gonna ban it." That's a slippery slope, but we'll see. So many bigwigs are moving to buy it. Of course. Of course they are. But I was trying to figure out because TikTok was Musically before. Was Musically a Chinese company? I didn't think so. It wasn't giving Chinese company, but I could be wrong. I was always wondering that was Musically originally. I have to look into it and see. Was Musically originally like US based? Because I had TikTok since it was Musically. TikTok was by itself. I had a Korean one. Yeah, I used to have Musically, and then one day they were like, "Hey, now we're TikTok," and I was like, "Okay, okay." Mm, mm, mm. Well, we're gonna see what's gonna happen with TikTok. I don't think we're gonna lose TikTok in general, but ByteDance bought it. That's who bought TikTok. I mean, that's who bought Musically. Let me do this. Who owned Musically? ByteDance owns TikTok, which was formerly known as Musically. ByteDance acquired Musically and merged it into TikTok. Okay, let me see Musically. Oh, Musically was headquartered in Shanghai with an American office in Santa Monica, California. Interesting. It went out like Vine did with Instagram. But the thing is, I never ever had a Vine. Like Vine was not Vine was around such a short time. I literally never had a Vine. By the time I was like, oh, maybe I should go on here, it was like that don't exist no more. That don't exist no more. You wanted the TikTok to get CES tickets. Okay. Did it work? I ain't installing that. I mean, I just was like, why would I want to watch that? I don't get it. And I wasn't really interested in trying to because we had so many other things going on. And like I said, I'm a YouTube girl anyway. So I always like YouTube is my main staple, has always been my main staple since I was in high school. And I'm about to be 34. So that's like that's a long time. I'm a hardcore millennial. So yeah, I always spend most of my time on YouTube, and YouTube has grown with me over the years. Um, but Vine, I wasn't really getting it. Like, of course, we all get it now. Like, short form is a thing. Um, I didn't get it, and then Musically was cool. Musically was cool because it was lip syncing. So I mean I sing dan I don't really dance like that, but I do sing. Singing was like a very big part of my life for a lot of years. So of course I was interested in that app, but I mean TikTok was smart the way they did it. So here we are today. You don't need to be dancing. Look, man, I can dance. I just prefer not to. I gotta get in the mood. I like to do aerial though. I like to choreograph my performances. Those are nice. Those are fun. You need 50,000 views on a tech TikTok to be eligible on just one TikTok video or on the account. Cause I think I could do that. I don't be having time, man. I gotta get better with my socials. Y'all know I like Instagram though. I be on Instagram all the time. Not all the time, but all the time. Like you could tell I be on Instagram, if you actually follow me on Instagram, because I be posting in my stories and stuff like that all the time. So even though I don't post pictures, I be on Instagram. That's my preferred. I opened it and I just start scrolling, so I'm gonna put that down. I feel like age 25 is Instagram. If you are let if you are if you older than 25 is Instagram, if you younger than 25 is TikTok. Get the social media route or work for a company that's showcasing. Yeah. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, I like TikTok though. Like, I've come around to it. It's not. I mean, because like I said, I liked Musically anyway, so I didn't care. I just didn't. I wasn't about to be posting no TikToks. I try. I had one moment in 2020 when we didn't have nothing to do, and I was stuck in my room because I had roommates and like we all was paranoid. So I was like stuck in my room at like probably 2 o'clock in the morning trying to learn a TikTok dance. And then I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not about to post this. But then once I saw that people was posting stuff that wasn't just like dancing and lip syncing, I was like, oh, okay. And then you kind of see people get creative with it. I'm like, huh, okay, okay, cool. I can do that. Only thing about TikTok is not that bad. TikTok is kind of easy to work with, but if you don't have music on your TikTok video, your video is not going to get views. That's the main thing. The algorithm is all about music on TikTok. Then I be out here trying to make my videos consistent, like post something. If it's on TikTok, then it's on YouTube Shorts and it's on Instagram Reels, and that's just a lot. Mm, mm, mm. It's all about Kendrick, not like us. I have not listened to any of these songs. I do not know anything about this beef except that they are beefing very hard, and people take a sides now. He got the whole world crip walking. Okay. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've been debating on if I was going to try to catch up and like see what's been happening, but honestly, I've just not been caring. It's weird. It's weird because I feel like I'm at such a strange phase of my life where it shouldn't be strange, but it is. Where I'm like, oh, two of the most like famous rappers are having like an infamous beef that's probably going to go down in rap history. I'm over here making I'm over here making mugs for Mother's Day. I'm trying to get my grind on. Like, what is you even talking about? Um, and then they got like 20,000 songs to listen to. I don't got time. I got like at this point, it's like I could just binge a whole season of anime before I would be able to listen to all these freaking diss tracks. go work at one of these companies and get us tickets. Look, I got you. I bet not had to do nothing strange for a piece of change. That's all. I can't copy this. I can't copy it. How am I supposed? Let me see. Oh. They were dropping hit pieces like an hour apart. Yeah, I'm not about to play with them. But hey, that's their job. So I've been a little bit curious because everybody's talking about it, and then it is kind of awkward after a while when you don't know nothing that's happening in like a very popular topic. But I'm also very used to that. Like I like okay, eventually I came around to Game of Thrones, right? Because I could use that as an example. Eventually I came around to Game of Thrones, but I didn't start watching Game of Thrones until it was in the second to last season. I literally started watching Game of Thrones right before the last episode, before like the last episode of the second to last season. So I went years, like literal years, without getting any spoilers, without ever like getting into it at all. I be staying out the way. So I sometimes it's weird to me, but yeah, I some stuff I just be like, I'm not that interested until I am. Until I am. You still haven't watched Game of Thrones. That's you are definitely in a I'm not gonna say you in the minority. Um, but that it's so many people that have seen it. I only got interested in watching Game of Thrones when oh PlayStation on it was the Game of Thrones Telltale Game of Thrones was free on PlayStation Plus or whatever it is. I think it's PlayStation Plus. So I downloaded it and I played it and I'm like, this is so interesting. I wonder what's like going on in the bigger scheme of the actual story. So, like when I played Telltale Game of Thrones, I didn't know anything about Game of Thrones. So I couldn't tell the difference between the characters, who I was supposed to trust, who I was not supposed to trust. Like I was having like I had like a completely blind experience just playing through that game. And I had never seen Game of Thrones before. I had never read a song of Ice and Fire, like none of that. So I was not ready, but it was a good experience because by me being so I was so green to it that I didn't have any expectations. So it was a it was a better experience, I think, because I didn't know that anybody could die. I didn't know who was aligned with who. I didn't know who was lying to me, who was trying to help me. None of that. So it was fun. And then I was like, oh, you know what? I want to go see what's going on in the story. And then I proceeded to binge watch like how many seasons of Game of Thrones was it? 8? It was 8 seasons. Okay. So, the week that the last episode would air for season 7, I played Telltale Game of Thrones, literally probably played it all in one day. And then I was like, "Oh, I want to watch the show." I turned on the show and I promise you I binge watched 7 seasons in one single week. I was working from home too, so I was watching that. I was watching this from sun up to sundown. I don't recommend that. It will mess with your brain a little bit. It will definitely mess with your dreams. Had a lot of dreams of like my friends being at war with each other and trying to conquer each other's nations. It was weird. It was really weird. But I literally watched all those episodes. I watched every single episode in one week to the point where by the time I had finished all the episodes and I was able to watch the last episode of season 7 like live when it aired. So that was weird. That was crazy. And then I watched season 8 in real time. I'm not as upset as a lot of other people were about it, but we don't have to go into it. It's done now. It's been quiet for a few days, so you can get it caught up in like 40 minutes. Is it only 40 minutes worth of songs, or is that a 40-minute overview of what I missed? Because I'm like, I heard them songs, some of them songs was long. I might just, I might have to take some time just for the culture. I ain't trying to turn into a boomer overnight. Talking about, I don't know. There's 4, 5 to 7 minute songs. Oh, we. It's 8 songs between them. Yeah, if you ignore it, right? Because it's other artists. You cannot ignore BBL Drizzy. That's a must hear. I'ma have to see now. I feel like it's like being behind on the anime. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it all. There's TikToks breaking down the beat from the start. But see, I gotta do research now. I'd rather just listen to all the songs. Somebody probably already made a playlist or something that I could just watch. Um, I kept seeing the tracks pop up. Like the tracks were popping up for me on YouTube. I'm like, I'm not about to listen to that. I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole. I'm gonna listen to them though. I'm gonna listen to them, y'all. I am. I am. Not right now, but like probably next week when I'm bored one day, I'm like, you know what? I'm about to sit here and listen to these clowns go at it. They're not clowns. I shouldn't say that. Sound like trying to watch Fate in Order. I don't I feel like I'm gonna have to be like, okay, now this song came out here. I need a full timeline. I need a full song timeline. I need the branch off with the other artists who hopped in. I need all of it. And then do y'all know Sylvanas? He like makes skits. He has a YouTube channel. And then he was like talk about Drake stealing Drake stealing his the video edit, like this video style that he did, a skit that he did a while back. That was the whole thing. He made a diss track. I'm like, dang, everybody dissing Drake. That's crazy. So is it over for Drake or I haven't been listening to this music, y'all. I haven't been listening to nothing but some freaking Christian. I've been listening to Christian rap and worship music. And sometimes I'll put some of my old music on. And y'all know even before then, like I was a Drake fan, but I haven't really listened to Drake albums like that since for a minute. Uh for a minute. I listened to Kendrick, like whatever album he dropped around the time I was pregnant, but I don't really necessarily listen to Kendrick like that. He got jumped by 6 mainstreams. Then the SoundCloud army finished the job. Hmm, poor thing. All right, I'm gonna catch up on it. I'm gonna catch up on it. Just so I can be in the know, just so people won't be like dropping random lines and I'm like, I don't even get the reference. That's how I be feeling every time I'm like, I'm just here so I don't get fined. And people be thinking I mean that literally. I'm like, that's a meme, bro. I'm just here so I don't get fined. That's an actual thing that you could look up on the internet. But like people don't be knowing what I'm talking about and it be awkward. What is this? Who don't know Marshawn Lynch? I don't know. But a lot of people actually, because I say that all the time. I literally say that all the time. When I come on stream, sometimes I'm like, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Literally today, I'm just here so I don't get fined, honestly, because I was about to go to bed. And I am about to go to bed because y'all know it's keep me up all night. You're trying it. I see what you're trying to do, but it ain't gonna happen. Apparently him and the weekend were beefing. See, and I don't listen to the week. I like okay, so Oh, that's what I was saying. My favorite artists to listen to were The Weeknd, um, Drake. For a long time, it was them 2. That was, like, my mains. I used to like Wiz Khalifa for a while when he that was, like, way back in college. I came around to Big Sean for a while, but I really didn't like Big Sean back when I used to be in my Wiz Khalifa era. You couldn't tell me nothing about Wiz Khalifa. That was my favorite. And then y'all know I went through my very, very, very long period of every single Sada song that is was known to man, and this man drops more music than anybody. But I just haven't been listening to none of that stuff anymore because I had to get some of that stuff out of my head. It was mm-mm. Drake got Weekend's mansion shot up what and hit a bodyguard. Then a week later, the same thing happened to Drake's bodyguard. Oh, they out here, huh? They're trying to be. See, it's just like why though? Y'all got all this money, fame, all this stuff you could be doing, and you still trying to live what? Do what? For what? Like why? Like why? Why? We just had this whole era where you had all these rappers that just died because y'all still living the life that y'all talk about in y'all music, which if that's the life you came from, that's the life you came from. But like when you make it, like, why are you still trying to be in the hood? I would never understand. I am not trying to go back to the hood ever. What you talking about? You make it out, you supposed to stay out. You're not supposed to be still trying to be out there every day, and then you know how people are. No, man. I just don't get it. I would never get that. I mean, apparently nobody like him, but I mean, at the end of the day, y'all all had to wait till the same time to say that. Like y'all could have been said that. What if we had diss tracks in real life? Like, you know how many people you know how many people would be getting diss tracks dropped on them all the time? The boss at your job, the whole squad will come after them. See, now I feel like I'm gonna have a dream about that. It's gonna be people just I dream songs a lot of times. I dream like original songs a lot of times. And I feel like I'm gonna be dreaming about diss tracks, like people dissing they professors, dissing they coworkers. About to drop a Twitch diss track. Dude, yep, go ahead. Go ahead. I support this. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my god, I seen this. Because I be watching so much stuff that's like church based or whatever. So I seen this post and this girl, it was like it was like a skit and it was like making a diss track about Satan or something like that. And it had me rolling. It more so it was really giving like if you know Awkward Black Girl, like not whatever the new show is, but Awkward Black Girl when she used to have her YouTube series. Um and it was a scene where she was basically writing a diss track about her ex. And that's exactly how the girl was doing the video, but she was basically writing a diss track about Satan. It was just funny to me. When you drop your diss track, I'm gonna be right there, Dre. I'm gonna listen to that one. We can do a we can do a live reaction on stream. How long is this episode? Long, ain't it long? 1 hour. All right, I'm about to take my butt to bed, y'all. Y'all have convinced me to find out about this Drake and Kendrick beef, though, just so I just gotta kind of understand what's going on. But I've been trying not to listen to mainstream music because I don't know if mainstream is the word, but I be trying to be careful about what I listen to because you gotta protect what goes in. That's all I can say. We really gotta protect you. You gotta protect what you are consuming. Um, and I feel like if I start listening, the next thing you know, I don't know. It's a slippery slope. The devil's words. Look, but for real, seriously, um, we just went through such a traumatic point in history, like, and millennials, we just been through so many traumatic experiences, like over and over and over again. After a while, people are like, "Oh, it's just music." But as many other things as we have going on, as many like mental health issues as we have going on, as many like spiritual issues that people have going on, just like all of the things kind of piling up, it don't you be needing to speak positivity and speak life into your situation. All I know is trauma. Exactly. So that was just the thing that I realized after a while, because it's like I'm not judging nobody. Like y'all know, like Sado was my favorite, and I'd be so sad that I just cannot listen to his music right now because it's not him personally, but it's like I gotta be careful what I'm focusing on. Um, and I honestly want to be more careful about the stuff that like justice gets exposed to, because these kids so grown nowadays and you can't really, duh, of course they are, like they don't believe nothing on the radio no more. It ain't no such thing as like a clean version of a song. They be talk about anything and everything, and it's just like your 2-year old don't gotta know nothing about busting it open. Like that's a recipe for disaster. So we shall see. But yeah, I'm gonna take my butt to bed so I can get up in the morning. And I'm hungry too, so I'm gonna eat before I go to bed. And then we'll do it all again tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm gonna stream tomorrow though. I need to probably stream earlier in the day if I can. So I'll try to stream earlier. And then I'll see y'all. And then, one of these days I can like actually play a game. I have been enjoying being able to get back into gaming on stream. So um since I'm gonna have some downtime next week, we can do some gaming. I'm not doing no 24-hour stream. If I didn't have a baby, I would probably do a 24-hour stream for my birthday. But since I have a son, like that's just not about to happen at all. I don't got the mental capacity. Y'all gonna see me have a whole breakdown if I attempt that. But we'll definitely do something to celebrate. So yeah, I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow.